This is the rarest Breitling watch that's ever been made. Now before we get started, time for a wristwatch check. And I am wearing the Breitling Top Time reference 2011. Now this is the watch I believe to be one of the rarest Breitlings in existence. Now why should you listen to me? Who am I to say that? Well, before we look at the evidence, let's have a look at what Hodinkie said about it. They say it's a rare watch. So we have me and Hodinkie. Well, what does that matter? Let's take a look at the evidence though. We know this watch never made it to a catalogue. It was never referenced by Breitling. The only way we know this watch existed was in a magazine article that emerged in Japan. So it's safe to say it's quite a rare model. Are there rarer? None that I know of, but please feel free to leave them down in the comments. So it's not catalogued. It appeared only in a magazine article. Let's have a look at Chrono 24 to see how many are available for sale. Just a quick search. That's correct. 0. Now there are a few examples about. I know of one for sale at the moment. We can have a look at other Breitling vintage references and I can find examples for sale. A few of them. Now we're talking about cases. I'm not talking about limited editions. I know Breitling have made some Navitimers in very low numbers and chronomats in very low numbers where they just change the dial. We are talking about a model. There's not many of these about. Even James Bond wore a watch very similar to this in the movie Thunderball. So it is a cool watch with a bit of history. Not exactly the same as this because again, this is very rare. Now there's a few rare Breitling references that we can search for on Chrono 24. Like someone mentioned to me that the Breitling ball head might be rarer. The 2117. Well, that was detailed. There's information about that. If you type that into Chrono 24, there's 8 examples. That doesn't seem that rare to me. When you type in this reference and none pop up, that seems pretty rare. Now this Breitling Top Time that I'm wearing is not to be confused with the 2002 reference or the 2006 reference, which both look similar. They both have a similar dial, but the case is more cushion on this. Here we are with my Breitling Top Time 2011. Starts and stops perfect, but it is going in for a service. I want it all up together, and this is why I advise people not to buy vintage, because there is a running cost associated with these that you don't get with the modern watches. Now what a lot of people don't know about Breitling is they were the first watch to put the pushers at 2 and 4 on a chronograph in 1933. As you can see, it's still a beautiful watch. Case shape is very interesting and I think it's cool. I like wearing it. I've got 7.5 inch wrists and I'll wear it fine. Yes, it is small, but then it's vintage. I think you get away with it. The case back's still in great condition. As you can see, the reference down there, 2011. Not really a lot more I can say, except for it's a great look. Let's try throw it on the wrist quickly. So here it is, on my wrist. Now my wrist is 7.5 inch. And I don't think it looks too bad at all. Very cool watch. Thank you for watching, and if you found the video interesting, please like and subscribe. And if you can think of a rare Breitling or any other rare models that you can think of from any other brand, please leave them down in the comments, because I love the rarer watches. There's loads of subs about, and Explorers and Chronomats, Navitimers, Seamasters. It's the rare models I love. Something different. So please leave them down in the comments. And thank you for watching again.